Hi everyone, welcome to Torah Tuesday. This week's Torah portion is Vayikrah, and it is the first portion in the book of Leviticus. So not only do we have a new Torah portion this week, but we begin an entirely new book in the Torah. For many of us, Leviticus can be kind of difficult to relate to. Some of us might find it strange or confusing to read about the laws of sacrifices and what ingredients were needed to create these offerings to God, what animals were used. We might even say that it's irrelevant or that we shouldn't have to study it at all. But I think there's actually a lot of wisdom in Leviticus and in this Parshat that we can use today. I think Leviticus is exactly the right kind of Torah for us looking at the world that we are living in today, where there's a lot of fear, there's a pandemic going on, and a lot of unknown. For the Israelite people, as hard as it might be to imagine, they really took the system that Leviticus sets up quite seriously. The imagination of our people was supposed to be able to picture this idea of clean and unclean, pure and impure, depending on how you translate the word. Purity allowed us to be in right relationship with God, and impurity took away from our ability to connect with our Creator. Impurity was not something that had to do with being bad or good, a good person or a bad person, right or wrong. It was seen as something that could build up on people, on surfaces, on objects, just the same way that we understand germs do today. It's not something that we can see, but we believe that it's there and find it threatening. But I think the important thing to remember is even though there are a lot of unknowns and things we can't see and understand, the Torah provides us with a system for something to do to remedy it. In the Jewish imagination, there's always an action we can take, always something we can offer or give to put ourselves back in the right balance and to move towards the relationship with God and with our community that we want to see. So I invite you to imagine on this week, when we study Vayikrah and read the words about Leviticus and sacrifices, to think about what actions you can take this week to make the world a better place. What actions and words you can use to improve your relationships and to make sure that you're living the best way that you can. That's what Leviticus offers us today, and I hope that you can find a bit of wisdom in it too.